Alright guys, welcome back to Niko Brothers. So we're continuing to build on our hot rod, rat rod, whatever you want to call it. Reading some of your comments and you guys are right. A lot of these parts were available on eBay. I thought it was all like custom fab work, but hey, a lot of stuff came in and now we can move forward. So let's keep going and get this thing going on the road.
And are we still doing a giveaway?
Of course we're doing a giveaway. Go ahead guys and comment some below. We really love the comments. It's fantastic. You enter a chance to win. All you gotta do is leave that comment, like the video, and subscribe. Tell your friends about it, guys. We really appreciate it. Can't do it without you. Let's see what we got.
All right, so here are some of the parts that came in, and they came in pretty quick. So we ordered a tire, a front tire, because that one had a lot of sidewall damage. And this one, it was kind of hard to find. Let's just say these are not that easily available, and it wasn't cheap at all. This was around like $240 for a tire, for a little tire like this. And they make two different kinds. I guess when I was looking them up, this is a 2.5 inch sidewall white. They make a smaller one, like a 1/2 inch, so I got the right one then. And that's really easy. So that'll be really nice. We can put this tire on the rim and it can be rollable. Also, the next thing came in was the leaf springs. They came in a set of 3. 1, 2, and then 3. So we're gonna have to put this all together. Shouldn't be a problem. Get that all together. Also, the shackles came in for this thing, so it goes right there. They were already bent, so that's a really good sign. And the shocks. So in this episode, I think we're able to get this thing rolling on its own. So that's the whole plan. So let's get straight to work. So let's get straight to work by taking off this tire and rim, and then we'll work on the leaf springs. Okay, so we got the leaf springs off. Took a little bit of time, but we got it off. We got the shackles off. Here's our old ones, here's our new ones. So these new ones, we're gonna have to put them together. So unscrew that, put it in there with a bolt in the middle, just how these were. And that's it. And then we can put it back inside. So let's put this all together. Okay, so here we have it. We got the new leaf spring bar installed, and that was a little harder to install it, especially getting these guys in watching straight, but got it installed. I jacked it up, so now both foot's in the air, looks straight. We're ready to get that tire mounted. So we'll just have to cut this tire up, open it up, get it mounted, and put it on the car. Okay, so we got the tire put on. Finally, we can lower it on its own wheels. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if it turns all good. Look, it's turning. Sweet. Now we can roll it around. That's a really good sign. So the next thing that did come in was the shocks. Oh, here they are. So here are the shocks that we had to replace. This one should be really easy to do, just like that. And then this one is gonna need some work. So let's do the easy side first. Okay, so we got the shock installed on the top part, but I think we got the wrong one. That's not good. So that's the shock all the way decompressed, and it's not even close. So either we cut this little bracket and weld it down, and that should be enough for it to travel. And since we still got to fix this side, let's just do that. So let's cut this bracket off, modify it, and see if that works. Okay, so we cut the bracket down a little bit, and I think that'll work really well. We don't have to get another shock. We can make this work. The travel's still gonna be there. It's gonna decompress a little bit. But before I weld it, let's cut this one off and try and make it the same size as this one, so everything's gonna match. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's that bracket. I flattened it a little bit, hammered it down. We cut it down so it matches that side. So I grinded down the little spot welds. It's gonna go like right there. This one's gonna go right there. The shock's gonna mount up to it. So we're ready to weld it. So let's get the welder, weld these two brackets in, and put the shocks in. Alright, so here we have it. We got the shocks brackets welded in. Turned out really nice. You got to put a little bit of paint on it just to make sure it doesn't rust or anything like that. But it's rolling. I mean, it's on its own wheels. It's churning. That's pretty sweet. You know, only took a leaf spring and some shocks and some shackles, and it's kind of good to go. You know, almost good enough to be a test drive, but we don't have brakes. So the next thing is trying to fix his brake hose. So we have the brake hose, but we don't know what kind it is. I mean, most likely it's been modified. I don't think we can go to Advance and be like, hey, I got a 1934 brake hose. But we're gonna try. So let's take it off. Let's go to Advance and see if they can get us one.
All right, here we go. Ended up going to like 4 different stores, 2 Advance, 2 different O'Reillys before I found this brake line, but I think it's the right one. It's a little tricky. It's off some Chrysler or Chevy. It's a unique brake hose, but I hope it's the right one. I went ahead and get 2 of them, so just in case that one's a little dry rot or anything, just gonna go ahead and replace it. Might as well since I'm going at it. But let's see if it fits. I hope it does. And get some brakes. All right, beautiful. Fit perfectly. There wasn't any cross-threading at all. That's exactly the hose that we need. Surprisingly a little harder to find than I thought, but hey, we got it. And now we got brakes. Definitely need some brake fluid, so I'm gonna look up, try to find out dot 3, dot 4. I'm not even sure what we need. But hey, moving forward. This thing will be rolling in no time.
Okay, so we got the new brake hose installed. Now it's time to bleed the brakes. And usually the brake reservoir is on the firewall, but that ain't no brake reservoir right there. It's actually underneath the floorboard. So there's a little panel right here we can take off. And then there's a little reservoir. So it's underneath the car. There it is right there. You can barely see it, but there it is. So let's top it off and bleed the brakes.
All right, so we got the brake hoses in, fluids in there. We're just gonna adjust the drum brakes. So all you gotta do is just spin it, lock it down till the tire stops spinning. That way you know you got some friction, and turn it back a hair. Same thing the other side. Here we go.
Okay, so here we have it. We got the brakes bled. We got a brake pedal now, so that's pretty sweet. So this thing can actually stop on its own. I mean, it's not gonna be the nicest brakes, but the drum brakes. I mean, it works, right? So let's try to start this thing, put in gear, and hopefully we can stop it, not run it too long, so let's try it out. Look at that brake pedal. I think we're gonna need some more power, but also we checked it out when we saw that one of the spark plugs broke. So let's go get some spark plugs for it, another battery, and try it again.
All right, new spark plugs, charge the battery, let's try it again. Wow, that hurts my ears. So the jump box is connected.
Oh.
I feel like there's a remote control car for that.
And just like that with the spark plugs, another battery, it started right up. So that's really good news, and it moves,
Oh, yeah.
and the brakes work. So it's another step right there.
Man, so much progress. I mean, I'm just thinking about the Cobra build that we did. It took so long to even get here right now where we're at with this guy. So it's fantastic. We're driving, moving forward back. We can't drive it too long without the radiator, missing the headers, shooting flames still, you know. It's still really cool, honestly.
Normal hot rod stuff.
Yeah, it has to shoot some flames. That's part of it. Let's go ahead and find our winner for the giveaway. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. We'll go ahead and send you a little package, a little goodie bag of Niko Brothers merch. Enjoy. That's all the time we have for today. Go ahead and make sure you leave that comment below, then you're entered to win the giveaway. Make sure you subscribe, guys. A lot of viewers aren't subscribed, so I don't know why. Guys, go ahead and hit that subscription and notification bell so you don't miss any new episodes that come out. But we appreciate it, guys. Until next time.